Hi, it's sidneyaarons here, and this week we're going to be talking about crate training. And the reason I like to use a crate for many different reasons. If you do need to crate your dog up, it needs to go to the vet, be inside a crate, which generally they are kept inside crates. So what we want to do is teach a dog that a crate's not a bad place to be. I've seen a lot of people forcing dogs into crate and things like that, and a dog will really freak out and become quite stressed inside the crate. So what we're going to show you today with young Wilfred here is how to introduce your puppy to the crate. And what I do generally is, with any puppy that I get, is that I'll feed them inside the crate. I won't lock them in the crate straight away for the first week, and Wilfred's only 14 weeks old, so really he has to be fed 3 times a day. So this is a great time to teach a puppy how to be inside the crate. Now Wilfred hasn't his breakfast this morning, so he's quite hungry now. So we got his breakfast here. Okay, we'll show him his breakfast. He's into it. Okay, and just slide it inside the crate, and he's in. Okay, and probably push it, get him used to being inside the crate. You can just push a little bit further because he's going to follow his food. Okay, it's no big deal. Don't close the door behind him. Okay, just let him eat his food. And it's not going to take long for Wilfred to eat his food because he's quite a food-orientated dog, as most dogs should be. And he's quite happily just standing inside eating the food. There's no stress at all. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to close the door on him. Once he's finished eating, he can come straight back out. It's not a big deal for him. And like I said, I do this for the first week. Don't close the door. Feed him every time inside the crate. Some dogs might be a bit different. Some dogs you might need to put the food bowl in front of the crate or just inside the crate. Some dogs might be too observant what's going on, but Wilfred's very driven by his food and really loves his food a lot. Well, most Labradors do. So you can literally do this, but be mindful and look at what your dog's telling you. If he's a bit freaked out by the crate, put it in front of the crate, or even a few feet from the crate, so the dog gets used to being around the crate. Then introduce him, and you can see Wilfred's quite happy to be in the crate, even though he's finished his food. He's trying to find every little morsel left inside the bowl. And we'll let him come out by himself. He's pretty much finished now, and he's still looking for more food. Okay, I'm just going to take his time. He's quite comfortable being inside there. Okay, he's done now. He's still looking around for more food, but no big deal. And you just walk out. Good boy. That's the man. Good boy. You can even go further because he's quite comfortable in being inside the crate. Okay, I've got some liver treats here. I'll throw him inside the crate. Okay, and even the crate floor, this particular crate floor is made of plastic and can be a little bit noisy as well. And Wilfred's not really sensitive to those sorts of things. So I'll just get him inside the crate. Good boy. Remember, some dogs can be quite sensitive to the crate, to the noise of the floor of the crate and things like that. So it's really important you take notice of it. And as you can see, Wilfred's quite happy just to stand there and take food from you the whole time. Good boy, mate. That's the way. Good boy. And even get the liver treats and throw it back inside the crate. No big deal. And like I said, I do this for the first week. Every feed inside the crate. Then after the first week, if the dog's really super comfortable within crate, you can start to close the door. But open the door up once he's finished eating, no big deal. And as you see, Wilfred's quite happy to do that. So you can just start doing things like this. Okay, he's quite happy to be in there. No problem at all. But he's a very robust, outgoing puppy, and not all puppies are like Wilfred. So you need to help him out. Good boy. It's about helping your puppy having good experiences in life and showing him how he needs to behave and not to be stressed at all. And this crate's fantastic because he can see in 360-degree view, he can look around him, he can relax, he can't really bite on the crate itself. It's made of steel, so he's not going to get much satisfaction for that straight away. Remember, if you're going to put your puppy or your dog in a crate overnight, make sure it's got something to chew on. Maybe put a blanket in there, but some dogs like to rip the blanket up, so not all dogs are a really good idea for the blanket. And what's good about this crate is it has a plastic floor, so the floor's not going to retain a lot of coldness in it. Okay, and as you can see, no problem. Okay, likes being inside the crate. Make sure he's got a little bit of water, not too much, so he's not going to go to the toilet during the night if you are going to use it at night. And it's also a great way to transport your dog as well. I prefer all my dogs are transported in crates for a safety point of view more than anything else. And I'm not going to destroy the interior of my car either, which is really more important. There's many different advantages of having a crate. You're probably asking, why would I want to crate my dog? Well, if you're going to do interstate travel, Okay, your dog needs to be transported by professional transport companies, pet transport companies. If you're going to move overseas, things like that. Okay, the dog's going to be freaked out by being in a crate. It's actually become quite comfortable for him. Remember, if your dog has to stay at the vet, he is going to be crated there, and your dog can become quite stressed out, and you want to give him a positive association to the vet, not a negative one. Remember, dogs can become stressed quite easily, especially more your toy breeds and things like that, Staffies, Jack Russells and so on. So it's really important they get socialised and used to a crate quite easily, and they're a fantastic tool all around, you know, especially for puppy. Toilet training, things like that, they also come in very handy, because a dog, generally a puppy, won't go inside, go to the toilet in its own sleeping area unless he's got no other choice. He's been there too long and he has to go. He's only 14 weeks old, he can only hang on to his wee and his poo for so long. Look, there's very different types of crates. These crates are fantastic, they're fully collapsible and they fold down. This is an extra large crate, so for Wilfred, I'd keep him in this size crate because he's going to probably get up around 40 kilo anyway as a full grown dog. So it's fantastic, and you don't need to buy a whole range of crates as the dogs are growing. But do make sure you find the right crate for your own dog. Your dog's got to be able to stand up in the crate. That's really important. You don't want to be crouched and uncomfortable in the crate at all. He can move around in the crate, he can make himself comfortable without a problem at all. You can buy plastic crates, you can buy the steel crates like this one here. This one I think retails for just over $200. It's best to spend a little bit more money first time round than try and be cheap and get out of it, because you end up going to spend more money in the long run by buying a proper crate in the end. Alright guys, that's it for this week. Remember, crate training is an essential part of tool of dog training, especially for overnight stays at vets and things like that, including transporting your dog as well. But if you need to contact me, you can get me through houndtv.com/dog training, and we'll see you again next week.
Okay, very funny. Can I get out now? Sydney,